Welcome, brave souls, to our spine-chilling tour of the most haunted places in Texas. Buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive headfirst into a world of spectral cowboys, phantom footsteps, and enough goosebumps to make a graveyard jealous. Look, I'm not saying I believe in ghosts, but I'm also not saying I'm willing to spend a night alone in any of these places, just saying. So grab your ghost hunting gear, your skepticism, and maybe a spare pair of pants, because things are about to get spooky and hilarious. Because let's be real, some of this stuff is just too wild not to laugh at. Let's get this paranormal party started. Yeehaw and stuff. First stop on our haunted Texas tour, the Alamo. Yeah, that Alamo. The one you've read about in history books, seen in movies, and maybe even visited on a school trip. But did you know there's more to this iconic site than just its storied past? Turns out this historical landmark isn't just a symbol of Texan courage, it's also apparently a hotbed for paranormal activity. That's right. The Alamo is said to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. You know what they say, come for the history, stay for the spectral reenactments. Visitors from all over the world come to see the site where brave men fought and died, but some leave with more than just memories and photos. They leave with stories of ghostly encounters that send shivers down their spines. Now, I'm no historian, but even I know that the Battle of the Alamo was a pretty gruesome affair. It was a pivotal event in the Texas Revolution, where a small group of Texan defenders held out against a much larger Mexican army. The battle lasted 13 days and ended in a brutal massacre. Hundreds of soldiers died fighting for Texan independence, and some say their spirits never quite left. The Alamo is not just a place of historical significance. It's a graveyard, a final resting place for those who gave their lives in the name of freedom. Honestly, who could blame them? If I died defending a crumbling mission against an army, I'd probably stick around and mess with tourists too. Imagine the frustration and anger of those who perished, their dreams of independence cut short. It's no wonder their spirits might still be lingering, unable to move on. Visitors and staff alike have reported all sorts of strange happenings at the Alamo: disembodied voices, ghostly apparitions, and even the feeling of being touched or pushed by unseen forces. Some have seen shadowy figures darting between the walls, while others have heard the faint sounds of battle echoing through the night. Listen, I'm all for a good historical reenactment, but I prefer mine with, actual living people. The idea of ghostly soldiers replaying their final moments is both fascinating and terrifying. It's like the past refuses to stay buried, constantly reminding us of the sacrifices made on this hallowed ground. So, if you're ever strolling through the Alamo and feel a cold chill or hear the faint clash of swords, it might just be the wind. Or it might be the ghosts of fallen soldiers still fighting their last stand. The air is thick with history, and sometimes it feels like the past is just a breath away. Either way, probably best not to wander off alone. The Alamo is a place where the past and present collide, where history comes alive in the most unexpected ways. So, next time you visit, keep your eyes and ears open. You never know what or who you might encounter. Alright, ghost hunters and history buffs, next stop on our haunted Texas tour is a place where luxury meets spooky. Imagine a place where the opulence of the past meets the eerie whispers of the supernatural. A place where the rich history is as thick as the velvet drapes that adorn its windows, and the ghostly tales are as numerous as the guests who have walked its halls. I'm talking about the Driscoll Hotel in Austin, Texas. This isn't just any hotel, it's a landmark, a piece of living history that has stood the test of time. Nestled in the heart of downtown Austin, the Driscoll is a beacon of luxury and a magnet for those seeking a brush with the otherworldly. This grand old dame has seen it all, presidents, celebrities, and of course a ghost or two. Over the years, it has hosted countless dignitaries and stars, each adding their own chapter to the hotel's storied past. From lavish parties to secret rendezvous, the walls of the Driscoll have witnessed it all. Built in 1886 by a cattle baron named Jesse Driscoll, because of course it was. This place is dripping with history and, according to some, haunted by the spirits of those who never checked out. Jesse Driscoll himself was a larger-than-life character, a man whose ambition and wealth were as vast as the Texas plains. He envisioned the Driscoll as a symbol of his success, a testament to his legacy. Personally, I think eternally trapped in a luxury hotel sounds kinda nice, but maybe that's just me. Imagine having access to all the amenities, the fine dining, the plush beds, and the exquisite decor forever. But of course, there's a catch: the occasional ghostly encounter. Guests have reported all sorts of strange and unexplained phenomena, from flickering lights and disembodied laughter to full-on apparitions and objects moving on their own. It's as if the hotel itself is alive, with a personality shaped by the countless souls who have passed through its doors. Some say the spirits are playful, while others believe they are trying to communicate something important. Basically, it's like Ghostbusters decided to film a sequel in a really fancy hotel. The Driscoll's reputation for paranormal activity has made it a favorite among ghost hunters and thrill seekers. It's not uncommon to see guests armed with EMF detectors and infrared cameras, hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural. So if you're looking for a luxurious stay with a side of paranormal activity, the Driscoll Hotel is the place for you. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's something undeniably intriguing about spending a night in a place with such a rich and mysterious history. Just, maybe pack a nightlight, just in case. After all, even the bravest among us might find a little comfort in a small, reassuring glow when the lights start to flicker and the shadows begin to dance. Now, every good haunted hotel needs a signature ghost, and the Driscoll has a real charmer. This isn't your run-of-the-mill specter. It's a spirit with a story. A presence that has become an integral part of the hotel's identity. I'm talking about the ghost of a little girl who's said to haunt the halls of the 5th floor, particularly room 525. Her story is both tragic and captivating, a tale that has been passed down through generations of hotel staff and guests. As ghosts do, they have a way of lingering in the places where their lives were cut short, their presence a reminder of the past that refuses to be forgotten. Legend has it that the little girl was the daughter of a senator who stayed at the hotel in the late 1800s. The senator was a prominent figure, and his family was well known in social circles. They were staying at the Driscoll during a particularly busy season, and the hotel was bustling with activity. One day, while playing with her ball, she accidentally fell down the grand staircase and, well, let's just say it didn't end well. The tragedy struck the family hard, and the senator was said to be inconsolable. The loss of his daughter cast a long shadow over the hotel, a shadow that some say remains to this day. To this day, guests claim to hear the sound of a young girl giggling and bouncing a ball down the hallway, particularly on the 5th floor. It's a sound that sends chills down the spine, a reminder of the innocence lost and the lingering presence of a playful spirit. Some have even reported seeing a fleeting glimpse of a young girl in a white dress, vanishing around corners and disappearing into thin air. These sightings are often brief, but they leave a lasting impression on those who experience them. Listen, I don't know about you, but if I heard a ghostly child giggling in a supposedly haunted hotel, I'd be checking out faster than you can say paranormal activity. The idea of encountering a spirit, especially one with such a tragic backstory, is enough to make even the most seasoned traveler think twice. But for some, the allure of the unknown is too strong to resist. They come to the Driscoll not just for the luxury, but for the chance to experience something truly extraordinary. They want to walk the same halls, sleep in the same rooms, and maybe, just maybe, catch a glimpse of the hotel's most famous ghost. But hey, that's just me. Whether you're a thrill seeker or a history buff, the Driscoll Hotel offers an experience like no other. It's a place where the past and the present collide, where luxury and the supernatural coexist in a delicate balance. So, next time you're in Austin, why not book a room at the Driscoll? Who knows, you might just have a story of your own to tell. Whether it's a brush with a ghostly giggle or a night spent in opulent comfort, the Driscoll promises an unforgettable stay. And remember, if you do hear the sound of a ball bouncing down the hallway, don't be afraid. It might just be the hotel's most playful resident, reminding you that the past is never truly gone. Alright, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into a big old bowl of nightmare fuel. This isn't your run-of-the-mill haunted house attraction. No, we're talking about a place so drenched in eerie vibes that even the bravest souls might think twice before stepping inside. Imagine a place where the air feels thick with whispers of the past, where every creak and groan of the building sends shivers down your spine. That's right, we're heading to a location that has been the epicenter of countless ghost stories and paranormal investigations. So, if you're ready to face your fears, let's get started. This, my friends, is Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and trust me, it's got a waiting room packed with more than just bad vibes. This isn't just any abandoned building. It's a place with a history so dark and twisted that it almost feels like the walls themselves are whispering secrets. Built in the 1950s, this hospital has seen its fair share of tragedy and despair. Over the years, it has become a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. But what is it about this place that draws people in? Despite the overwhelming sense of dread that hangs in the air, You see those boarded up windows? Yeah, those aren't just for keeping out the Texas heat. They're more like desperate attempts to contain the sheer amount of spooky energy radiating from this place. It's as if the very fabric of reality is thinner here, allowing glimpses into a world that most of us would rather not see. The hospital's history is riddled with tales of suffering and death, and it's said that the spirits of those who passed away here still linger, unable to find peace. They're more like desperate attempts to contain the sheer amount of spooky energy radiating from this place. It's like they built this hospital on top of a portal to the Shadow Realm and forgot to ask, "Hey, Shadow Realm, mind if we borrow some land?" The hospital's eerie atmosphere is palpable, and it's no wonder that it has become a hotspot for ghost hunters and paranormal investigators. The stories that have emerged from this place are enough to make even the most skeptical person question their beliefs. It's like they built this hospital on top of a portal to the Shadow Realm and forgot to ask, "Hey, Shadow Realm, mind if we borrow some land?" And the best part, it's completely abandoned. Imagine walking through those dark, empty hallways knowing that you're completely alone. Or are you? The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional unexplained noise that sends your heart racing. It's a place where the line between the living and the dead feels almost non-existent. And the best part? It's completely abandoned. Doctors, nurses, patients, they all just vanished. Well, not really. But let's be real. If I saw a ghost pushing a gurney down the hallway humming a jaunty tune, I'd probably peace out too. The hospital's abandonment has only added to its mystique, with nature slowly reclaiming the building and giving it an even more haunting appearance. The overgrown weeds and decaying structures serve as a stark reminder of the passage of time and the inevitability of decay. Doctors, nurses, patients, they all just vanished. Well, not really. But let's be real, if I saw a ghost pushing a gurney down the hallway humming a jaunty tune, I'd probably peace out too. So, who can blame them? The stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena have been passed down through the years, each one adding to the legend of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. It's a place where the past feels incredibly present, and where every shadow seems to hide a secret. But let's be real, if I saw a ghost pushing a gurney down the hallway humming a jaunty tune, I'd probably peace out too. So, who can blame them? Anyway, this place has got it all: unexplained noises, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, and enough cold spots to make you think your ex showed up for a surprise visit. The hospital's reputation for paranormal activity is well-deserved, with countless reports of strange occurrences and eerie encounters. It's a place where the boundary between the natural and the supernatural feels incredibly thin. So who can blame them? Anyway, this place has got it all: unexplained noises, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, and enough cold spots to make you think your ex showed up for a surprise visit. The stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena have been passed down through the years, each one adding to the legend of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. It's a place where the past feels incredibly present, and where every shadow seems to hide a secret. Anyway, this place has got it all: unexplained noises, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, and enough cold spots to make you think your ex showed up for a surprise visit. The hospital's reputation for paranormal activity is well-deserved, with countless reports of strange occurrences and eerie encounters. It's a place where the boundary between the natural and the supernatural feels incredibly thin. So, grab your EMF readers and your adult diapers because things are about to get creepy. Whether you're a seasoned ghost hunter or just someone looking for a thrill, Yorktown Memorial Hospital promises an experience you won't soon forget. The stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena have been passed down through the years, each one adding to the legend of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. It's a place where the past feels incredibly present, and where every shadow seems to hide a secret. So if you're ready to face your fears and explore the unknown, let's dive into the chilling world of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Alright, ghost hunters and history buffs, buckle up because we're rolling into Jefferson, Texas to a spooky little slice of history called the Grove. Built back in 1861, this place has seen it all. Civil War drama, yellow fever outbreaks, you name it, you can practically smell the ghostly drama clinging to the walls. They say every good ghost story needs restless spirits, and the Grove delivers. We're talking about multiple sightings of spectral figures peering out the windows, probably judging the landscaping or something. And the weird noises, forget about it. People have reported disembodied voices, phantom footsteps. Basically, it's a regular ghostly house party in there. But hey, maybe the ghosts are just lonely. I mean, wouldn't you be a little peeved if you were stuck in an old house for eternity? I know I'd be haunting the heck out of the place, rattling chains and whatnot. Just trying to liven things up a bit, you know? Next stop on our Haunted Texas tour is the granddaddy of them all, the Baker Hotel. This place is like the Titanic of Texas hotels, massive, luxurious, and yeah, you guessed it, totally haunted. Back in the day, it was the place to be, attracting big shots and celebrities like a moth to a spooky flame. Now, it sits abandoned, a decaying reminder of its former glory. But don't let the boarded-up windows fool you. This place is far from empty. It's practically bursting at the seams with paranormal activity. We're talking cold spots, eerie noises, and full-on ghostly apparitions. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, or at least make you spill your ghost hunting snacks. The Baker Hotel was built over a natural mineral spring, which was believed to have healing properties. But instead of healing people, it seems to have attracted a whole bunch of ghosts. Maybe they heard about the mineral springs and thought, hey, free spa day, who knows what goes on in the afterlife? And there you have it, folks. The most haunted places in Texas that will give you chills and thrills. From the Alamo's ghostly whispers to the Baker Hotel's spectral residence, Texas is a paranormal playground just waiting to be explored. Remember, if you visit any of these spooky spots, keep your eyes peeled and your ghost hunting gear ready. You never know when you might come face to face with a restless spirit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own ghost stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay spooky.